Patton Oswalt said it best because they were asking him, how come you don't tell like a bunch of Trump jokes? And he's like, because by the time I tell it, he's already done something 10 times stupider.
If you vote for me, all of your wildest dreams will come true.
Vote for Pedro. Vote for Pedro. And welcome to the Two Gaming Dudes. I actually don't know what we're talking about here.
Click subscribe.
I feel like we're about to
North Carolina.
We're about to offend people here, but let's go for it.
North Carolina Lieutenant Governor is now running for governor.
All right.
I don't know if you've been following this.
I definitely have not.
His name is Mark Robinson.
Okay.
He's running for governor of North Carolina. He's a Trump guy. Trump is repeatedly, he's great, I love him, he's the best.
He's the best, like no one ever was.
He had some things come up this week that were a little embarrassing to him.
Oh, do tell.
Particularly some comments that he made on a porn site.
On a porn site?
Yes.
So when you say comments, you mean like typing in, like leaving comments, like
yes,
like people should be doing on our video, leaving comments, like that?
The website, by the way, was Nude Africa.
Awesome.
He has painted himself as this far-right extremist.
Okay.
The porn stuff, whatever. We're not going to kink shame. Everybody likes what they like.
Like what you like.
He's free to like what he likes.
I do not care about that. So if he was commenting, ooh, I hope you'll spank me, I get it. I get you.
This is the guy who, as himself, in open, has described himself as a black Nazi, has said...
That's an interesting take, but okay.
Slavery isn't bad. Some people deserve to be slaves. We should bring slavery back. I'd buy a few myself.
Kunta Kinte. Damn! Steve! What'd I say about hitting so hard, man?
I'm sorry, are you all right?
You sorry? I'ma show you sorry, man. I'ma show you sorry, I told y'all he's scared of me. Let me get up there.
I'm not making any of this up. These
are real words.
These aren't the comments that he typed. These are him
at a speech, like saying
like
this aloud,
standing in front of a crowd.
How do you
Nude Africa? Yeah.
How do you say something like that out loud to a public and not just get beaten up right there?
Well, here's the thing, because it's all his people. They don't give a shit.
I guess. I mean,
okay. He used, you know how you make a username?
Yeah.
So say you set up a Gmail account and you're Surfer Dude 2001
or Toesucker 99.
Okay, Toesucker 99.
Okay.
And you, at gmail.com.
Right.
And then you go to your bank, Wilmington Bank, and you set up your user account as Toesucker 91 on Wilmington Bank. And then you go to Tinder.
Right.
And you use the same username.
And you're still Toesucker 99.
And then you go to Grindr.
Oh, no.
And then you go to Nude Africa.
Oh, no.
And then you go to all these fucking places using the same username linked to the same Gmail account.
Oh, no.
They're going to find out it was you.
Wow.
So he...
This is also a tech lesson. Change your username. Especially for sites where you really don't want other people making like the connection and connecting those dots.
Robinson recounts a story as a memory he still fantasizes about. Quote, I came to a spot that was a dead end, but had two big vent covers over it. It happens to overlook the showers. I sat there for about an hour and watched several girls come in and shower.
What?
I went peeping again the next morning, but after that, I went and the ladder was locked. So those 2 times were the only times I got to do it. Ah, memories.
It's crazy you can say something like that and they're just like, yeah, but he's still in the running for governor. I mean, he's still the best we got.
I like watching tranny on girl porn. Cool, so do I.
Fair.
That's fucking hot. It takes the man out, but leaves the man in. How weird.
I mean, there's a whole subgenre of Japanese porn
that's wonderful. Yeah. Good for him.
Sure.
Except his public speeches are, nobody needs to be learning about gays and trans and that kind of filth.
Oh, I see.
I'm going to fly a rainbow flag out front and spit right in the face of God. Yes, I said it. Makes me sick every time I see it when I pass a church that flies that that rainbow flag, which is a direct spit in the face to God Almighty. And if this nation does not stop it, this nation is going to be in trouble. There is no pride in sin. And I don't mind standing up saying it. There's no pride in sin.
So you're one of those. You're the pastor that rallies against gay marriage and then 3 weeks later gets busted picking up dudes at a truck stop.
Yep.
That's why people are outraged at this bullshit. He's full of shit.
Clearly. Well, I mean, you knew he was full of shit because he was like, I'm going to get into politics. All right, so clearly you're the kind of person who's full of shit. But this is like a whole new level.
I'm a black Nazi. Slavery is not bad. I would certainly buy a few. Talking about Barack Obama.
Holy crap.
I'd take Hitler over any of the shit that's in the White House now. Martin Luther King. This fat black guy from North Carolina is talking about MLK.
I mean...
I'm not in the KKK. They don't let blacks in the KKK. But if I was, I'd call him Martin Luther Coon. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I've met lots of people who will tell me that America is the greatest country in the world and, no other country compares. And then I'll say, have you ever been to another country? No. What are you basing this off of? Because after having spent time in a couple of different countries myself and coming back, I can tell you, yeah, America's pretty cool, but man, they got some great stuff in some of these other countries. It's nice.
They do. There's cool shit all over.
There's cool shit kind of all over. So until you experience it, you don't really know. I'd rather have Hitler. You weren't there. You have no idea what you're talking about. You're an idiot.
I don't know how this topic came up. He was talking about the show Good Times.
Well, if y'all excuse me, I gotta get ready for work.
Developed by great TV producer Norman Lear.
Right.
Quote, the show itself was a...
Oh, by all means.
The show itself was a bunch of Heb-written liberal bullshit. Because Norman Lear is Jewish.
Okay.
Hebes.
Yeah, I get it. I caught it.
Referring to Muslims as little rag-headed bastards. Fags.
My God.
Anyway.
How do you say all of that stuff and then end it with, vote for me?
You can't imagine the insane shit. Anyway, so there's been a call like, maybe you should step down. His first response was, no, that's not me. And then they're like, no, it was you.
It's totally you, man.
And he was like, well, maybe it was AI generated. No,
that's not how that works.
We know it's you.
Yeah.
So, oddly enough, Trump is in North Carolina today.
Uh-huh.
He was not invited
to
the rally.
What a bummer. But Hitler had such high hopes for him. He said such great, it was like praising him.
It just goes to show. I was in California when Prop 5 was going down. This was maybe 2010, 2009, 2008.
I don't remember.
They were going to solidify gay marriage in California. It was a state bill up for referendum.
I remember that, yeah.
And the Mormon church spent millions. Like out-of-state groups came to California and spent a fortune to block it because they were afraid it would lead to recognition in other states. And I pieced together, if you are so anti-gay that you spend your own money, put together groups and political action committees, put in effort and work to stop gay marriage, you hate it that much, you're secretly gay.
You would have to be. Right? It's the only thing that makes sense.
Because anyone that's not gay
doesn't give a shit.
I don't care what kind of fucking sex you like. I don't care who you're marrying.
It doesn't
matter.
I don't give
a shit.
It's not my life. It's your life. You can live it however you want. That's the craziest part to me, I think, is when they do something like that, it's never a scream about how it's going to affect their lives. It's more of like, you shouldn't live like that. I don't know you. I'm never going to come over to your house. We don't spend time together. I don't know what you do. I don't care. I just want to make sure I govern this aspect of your life. Why? What do you care? Why is there a rule about this to begin with?
Mark Robinson, ladies and gentlemen, your candidate for governor of North Carolina.
Woot. Well, make sure you leave a comment below. Let us know if he's managed to secure your vote.
And I was talking to the wife about this earlier, that this election will hinge on black turnout. How many people go to the polls? Turnout, right?
Sure, right.
Which is ironic, because it's the community that has been the most shit on by this country over the years that now has to rise up and save it. That irony should not be lost on anyone. That we have to come to the black community and say,
please, you need to save us from ourselves.
Everybody needs to come out for this one. And I think they will, because they understand more than anyone what happens if they lose this one.
Yeah. There are a lot of people who I think understand what's going to happen if we lose this one, so I'm really hoping for a much larger turnout than normal. I'm sure that'll be a point of controversy, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. At least let's get to that problem, please.
But man, as a comedian, this is the greatest shit that could have fucking happened. I love this.
Well, Patton Oswalt said it best, because they were asking him, how come you don't tell like a bunch of Trump jokes? And he's like, because by the time I tell it, he's already done something 10 times stupider.
Yes. They're eating the dogs.
Right, so by the time we tell this and we get it edited and we get it uploaded and you're seeing us talking about this, something 10 times dumber will have happened
and
already.
more hilarious, yes. Oh, this is great. What a
crying
time
out
to be alive.
What a time to be an American.
He's using the same username to post Amazon reviews on little consumer drones.
That he leaves on bigblackbutts.com.
Controller didn't work very good. 2 out of 5 stars. Why are you using the same username?
That is fantastic.
Fucking ninkum fucking poop.
Of course, now that that's out, and hopefully now that our video is out, a lot of you are going to be thinking about your usernames and thinking back going, what did I just register as? I better go back and fix that. Yeah, you better go back and fix that.
You better fix it. Toesucker99. Someone's going to take Toesucker99 at Gmail now.
I hope so. I really hope you do. That's a good one. That's my gift to you. We just keep giving you gifts. Yeah. There's another one.
All right. Well, click subscribe, and I'm going to keep an eye on this one.
All right. This is great. Yeah, because you're like, we've gone here. I wonder what's next for the old would-be governor. Huh?
I don't know. I mean, he's been losing the whole time anyway.
That's true. I mean, the only thing left for him now is for him to star in his own porn. I look forward to his OnlyFans.
Well, I mean, you can look up his wife, and she does not look pleased.
I can't imagine why.
That we're talking about this instead of election stuff. But, dumbass.
Oh my gosh! Somebody find her account and then tag us in her account.
It's right here. It's wide open. She's like a lawyer in North Carolina or something.
Well, just so she can be like, oh my god, even the 2 gaming dudes are talking about us.
Bottom of the barrel tabloid shit.
I mean, there's like Supermarket Tabloid, and then there's the 2 gaming dudes, and then.
Excellent.
All right,
do what you gotta do.
Do what you gotta do. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you in another episode. All right. Later.